Good morning, children. Hope you all are fine. This is the second chapter of geography. In the previous chapter, we have studied about map, the components of map, and the importance of map and the symbols that were used in a map. In this chapter, we will study about various landforms. We know geography is a branch of study that primarily deals with the earth and the factors that affect weather and climates. So, the relief features or the landforms are an important part about which we have to study when we learn geography. So, here we will study about the landforms including mountains, plateaus, plains and valleys. Let's start with the formation of landforms. We know these various landforms are formed because of the pressure or because of the power that took place within the earth as well as outside the earth. The landforms which are formed as a result of the forces acting inside the earth are called endogenic or internal process, whereas the forces that took place outside the earth is called exogenic or external forces. We know when we see the globe or the map, a large portion of the earth is covered underwater. Nearly 71% of the earth's surface is covered underwater and only 29% of the earth is land. And when we see the globe, we can find that the southern hemisphere is mostly covered underwater and the northern hemisphere is mostly land. Already we have seen about the two forces that causes the formation of land. They are endogenic and exogenic. Now let us see in detail about these endogenic forces and exogenic forces. Exogenic and endogenic are the two types of process. Exogenic process are the external process. These include the changes that happened outside the surface of the earth, whereas the endogenic are the internal process which happened within the earth or inside the earth. You know, outside the earth, a large number of changes have been taking place. They are caused by the agents of denudation. Denudation is the process through which the landforms are continuously altering. Agents of denudation include running water, glaciers, wind and waves. Because of these agents, landforms are continuously changing, and so these are called as agents of denudation. Because of the agents of denudation, a lot of changes are taking place on the surface of the earth. and such changes are called exogenic changes. These exogenic changes are slow changing. It takes a long time for the agents of denudation to alter or to change the surface of the earth. So these are very slow process. On the other hand, endogenic process are taking place inside the earth. We know a large number of forces are acting inside the earth, and because of those forces there occurs volcanic eruption, earthquakes, tectonic moves and all. These are sudden changes, and these changes take place within the earth or inside the earth. So the endogenic changes or endogenic forces are taking place inside the earth or the interior of the earth. The exogenic forces are very slow process, whereas the endogenic forces are very fast. We know the earthquake is an example of endogenic force, and it takes place at a very short period of time. This exogenic process are generally slow process. On the other hand, endogenic process can be slow or sudden. For example, formation of mountain, it happens as a result of the tectonic activity. It happens within the, or it starts within the earth or in the interior of the earth, but it is a slow process. At the same time, earthquake or volcanic eruption, these two happened inside the earth, but they are sudden process. So I told endogenic process can be sudden, or at the same time it can be slow depending upon the movement. Hope the difference between exogenic and endogenic is clear. There are two types of process that are involved in the formation of land. We have seen endogenic and exogenic. These two types of process consisted of two different types of movement: fast movement or sudden movement and slow movement. Let us see about the fast movement and slow movement, which cause the formation of new landforms. So far we have discussed that the landforms are formed due to geomorphic process. Geomorphic process is the scientific name given to the formation of various landforms, and this geomorphic process can be of two types: exogenic and endogenic. Exogenic are external process and endogenic are internal process. The exogenic process consisted of weathering, erosion and deposition. These three, weathering, erosion and deposition, are caused as a result of the activities of agents of denudation. In the beginning of the class, I have already told you about the agents of denudation. That includes running water, glaciers, activities of waves, wind. These are the agents of denudation. Because of these agents of denudation, weathering may happen, erosion may happen, deposition may happen. These all caused the formation of new landforms. These all are the examples of exogenic process. Already we have seen that endogenic process are the process that are happening inside the earth. They are of two types: slow process and sudden process. Slow process can be of two types: vertical and horizontal. See, vertical movements are also called epirogenic, and horizontal movements are called orogenic. So, this epirogenic and orogenic are two examples of slow movements. See, both vertical movement and horizontal movement, or epirogenic and orogenic, both happen within the earth. Let us see about these two types of movements in detail. The vertical movements are called epirogenic movements. You already see the word epirogenic is originated from a Greek word epiros. Epiros means continent. When the force that act inside the earth and such a vertical movement happen, so a piece or a portion comes upward. This coming upward will cause the formation of continent, and this vertical movement can be an upward movement or a downward movement. Both ends in the formation of continent. Similarly, there can be another movement, that is a horizontal movement, and this horizontal movement is called orogenic movement. An orogenic movement, two plates of the earth move parallel to each other and they collide, and as a result of this movement, mountains are formed. This is a plate, this is another plate, and when they move together, when they collide together, slowly the ridges, the edges of the plates come up, and such a formation is made. This is the form. In this way, mountains or fold mountains are formed. Thus, epirogenic movement will cause the formation of continents, and horizontal movement or orogenic movement will end in the formation of mountains. Let us discuss about the sudden movement. This sudden movement includes volcanic eruption, earthquake, and tidal activities. As a result of the volcanic eruption, new landforms are formed. When the lava that flows through a volcano fills the depressions, and thus a new landform is created. Similarly, when an earthquake happened, it alters the existing landform as well as it creates new landforms. Similarly, when the tides continuously fall upon the shore, it too creates different type of landforms. So these all are sudden changes. Of these three, the landform, the change that are made by the tidal activities are comparatively slower, but still it is faster than the changes which are caused by the agents of denudation. Hope the topic that are discussed in the video is clear. So far we have discussed about two types of movements. These movements are happening inside the earth as well as outside the earth. The movement that happened, the process that happened inside the earth are called endogenic process, and the process that happened outside the earth is called exogenic process. Hope it is clear. Let's see again in the next class with the type of landforms. Thank you.